Hello everybody, hope everything's well, and as always, let's jump right into this. Today we're going to be talking about the so-called religion Christianity. Now, most people don't know that the word Christian only appears 3 times in the Bible. Okay, here are the 3 verses where it appears. Alright. Now, the one I really want to talk about here is Acts 11, chapter 11, verse 26. I'm going to read this. Okay, and when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people, and the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. Okay, so as you can see, the word Christian was first used in Antioch. Okay, and that the fact, excuse me, and that the fact that they were called Christians was actually a derogatory term. Okay, now we talked about the word Christ, that it means anointed. All right, and there's actually other beings that fit the Christ persona long before Jesus was a figure. Okay, now we know that there's no J in the Hebrew language. You know that the Hebrew language is no such thing because Hebrew is a Greek word which means immigrants. Okay? Now, when we talk about the disciples, what is a disciple? A disciple is a student. Okay? Someone who's learning to become like that. That's what a disciple is. All right? Eventually, you get out of the rank of disciple. Do you understand what I'm saying? What people need to understand is that Christianity, before it got hijacked, it used to be a soul school. You understand? It wasn't called Christianity. That's why you were called disciples. You were trying to raise yourself to Christ consciousness. Do you understand what I'm saying? But now it has been made where you have to go to a pastor, a preacher, what have you, so that they can talk to God for you. When it used to be that you raised your awareness high enough so that you can talk to God for yourself. Okay? And which I tell people always that's what you must do. You understand what I'm saying? Because anybody can tell you, oh, God told me that you ain't shit. Come on, that's what their God's telling them. Do you understand what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about that in a different video. I don't want to expand on that too much. I'm going to talk about that in a different video, okay? Now, the word Christianity does not appear at all in the Bible. Not once. Anybody can go and try to find it. You're not going to find it, okay? Now, the word Christianity was made in the 13th century, as you can see. I'm giving you the sources here. This is etymology.com. Use this quite often in my other videos if you're new to this. Okay? New to my videos, that is. All right? Now, Crescenti, okay? Christians as a whole state of being a Christian, the religion founded by Jesus. Now, you see how it says the religion founded by Jesus, but it's not saying what Jesus called his disciples. Do you see what I'm saying? You see the games they're playing? From Old French, Crescenti, Christendom, spiritual authority. So you can see why the Christian, when you talk about anything that goes beyond their realm of what you would call quote-unquote spirituality, everything's the devil, everything's evil. Okay? Even if you show them things in their Bible that lines up with what you're saying. Okay? And I'm talking to those who are into the occult. And for those who say, oh, the occult, that's evil. No, again, you haven't been doing the study. Occult just means that which is hidden. Okay? Excuse me. Now, the word was first used, okay, was Christendom. That's the older word, as you can see. And you definitely ain't finding the word Christendom, okay, in the Bible. Because it was never supposed to be a religion. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'll put the scriptures in the description. I'll put the scriptures in the description, but y'all need to understand that even the Bible says that ye are gods. You're supposed to be doing works like me and greater. Okay, that's what Jesus said. All right. Again, these were said and taken out of context because this is about controlling the people. It was never about freeing you. This is about control. You understand what I'm saying? So now let's go to the word Christian. All right. Now, according to etymology.com, the word didn't start to be used like that until the 1520s as a noun. But I already showed you, and the Bible, okay, talks about when the word Christian was first used. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why a large group of blacks are controlled by this religion. Okay? Now, I want to show you this clip. All right? And these Freemasons, their highest name that they use now, and this is how this is why I be trying to tell y'all, the church is already controlled by Freemasons. That's I don't know what to tell you. Okay, that's why a lot of these places get tax free, and we already know who Freemasons are because they already deleted my video, so you already know who they are. It's the Jays. Okay. And that's how they're psychically driving everybody, the whole world, to its destiny. Come on. There's over 2 billion Christians in the world, people. Come on. You think this is happening by accident? Now, let me tell you something. Because I'm sorry, I was veering off. Let me tell you something. The highest name that the Freemasons use is Jehovah. Now, if you go to church, what name do they use for God, the Most High? Quote, unquote. Jehovah. All right. Now I want y'all to check out this clip, okay, and understand what's going on, the mind control, the agenda to pretty much keep your soul dormant. They're gonna ultimately fail, okay, but they're really trying to keep people from awakening by changing up these ancient concepts that had to do with inner workings. Okay? Now, I'm going to play this clip. All right? And thank you for listening. And peace and balance to the ancient ones.
Encyclopedia for Freemasonry, which was published by a high-ranking Mason. It provides terminologies and explanations for recent initiates into Freemasonry, so they understand what the core beliefs are. In there, you'll notice that there are several pages, 4 or 5 pages dedicated to the name Jehovah, and in there it states that the word Jehovah is the most important word. It's the most important word relating to the dogma and mysteries of Freemasonry. They believe it's a divine name and above every other name.